Welcome in, YouTube. It's day 50. It's Boxing Day. There actually was a little Christmas tree on Christmas Day. I can't believe it. That was the coolest thing in game. Little Christmas tree. Right. Let's get our allowance. Let's go see what's in the shed. Twitch chat, I will leave you with the shed decision and I'll disappear for 5. Right. BRB. Shelter, yeah, shelter, okay. Oh yeah, we're still cursed. Oh my god, right, let me, there's never anything down in the shelter, right? I'm gonna change the stream title back to just Blueprints the 50 plus. Why not? That'll do. Right. Okay, let's do it. There's nothing in there. There's never anything in there. Kind of forgot I was a mod law. Kumu gave us a raid. Copper Dinosaur gave us a follow to get us up to 225. We are climbing, y'all. It's very exciting. Right, so back on our main run here, we do not have a lot of threads left to pull on. We do not have a lot of threads left to pull on. I'm going to plant the workshop. One of our threads that we still have to pull on is breaking the wall in the greenhouse. So let's plant the workshop. That's one of our threads. Remember, at this point, if any of our notes aren't ticked off, and there's not many, we just build that room straight away. Let's really do this. Like, we don't have a huge amount left to do. But it's not like we don't have a lot left to do, but like we've done a lot. We've done a lot. Nuke, yeah. One thing we should probably be doing as well is keeping in mind the keys, the clues for the keys to the sanctum. Archives, yeah, the archives are one. The boiler room, we want a charged up. We want a charged up furnace next to a thing. So the boiler room we still need every time. It's unbelievable to think we could have clicked onto this red thing right away. We just didn't. Like, this has been available to us for a long time. It wasn't until last run that we were just like, oh my god, of course. No, that's wrong, isn't it? Yeah, I've screwed that up. Hang on. Is it that one? Yeah, it's that one, isn't it? Yeah, it's okay, cool. Nitwits. Yeah, it's cool. I kind of love that even though there's been like basically 5 or 6 of us playing this game as a group the entire time, there are still puzzles that like that. Not one of us realized that, but like almost every time at least a single one of us will go, oh wait, I noticed you left that, or, you know, we'll all miss something, but more origin, or, you know, Goatman will be like, oh, you saw it, you know, Vanillas, like, you gotta press the button. We've always had at least one of us sort of go like, hold on. But there's been a few that like we consistently all overlook. It's just really, I love stuff like that. We need library for the new book. That is a great shout. I know that one, but wouldn't have told you. Yes. Right, so Darkroom is powered. Will we take Darkroom just to keep the powered rooms flowing? We also do need to open some of the drawers in the Darkroom. It does sort of screw us for the rest of the run, but... Oh yeah, and it's a red room. We're cursed. We're cursed. We're bloody cursed. We're bloody cursed. Oh shit, there's a battery. Nice. Okay. Okay, we are getting closer to be able to make the big hammer for the greenhouse. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. A charged furnace. This could be the one. Don't pick it. Why? We're sheltered. It won't hurt us. It won't hurt us, remember? We will not suffer its evil effects. Because we're sheltered. We're cursed. Oh yeah, we're cursed. Yeah, that's not too bad, but save shelter for wait run. Save shelter. We only lose a gem. Yeah, we'd lose 1 gem and 1 gold. That's basically it. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I am desperate. I am desperate to burn that freezer open. A coin and a step. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, you're right. And then we also got the greenhouse to find. Yeah, I do need to keep my head in the game a little bit here. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay, so observatory or den here. Can't afford the passage. It costs 2 gems. Den. Yeah, den. I see all the dens in the chat. I see them all. It's not like I think this music doesn't fit the game, because it's not that at all. I actually think this music does fit the game, but it really, really sounds like it's from Mass Effect. Like, there is identical music to this in Mass Effect 1. Right, then, oh, Pinky Power might be a little behind unless that's my chat that's behind. Right. Chapel, bunk room, vault. Does charge furnace do anything other than give a key? Copper Dinosaur, we are assuming our #1 theory for defrosting the freezer is a charged furnace. But we've no idea if that'll work, because just having the furnace near the freezer defrosted the room, but didn't defrost the freezer box. So we're assuming that a charged furnace is the answer to defrosting the box. But honestly, we've no idea. If you know that's not true, please tell us, because it would save a lot of pain. And yes, it could be the torch. It could be the torch, yep. I'm still not so sure if it's the torch, but it could be. We think it makes the freezer... Yeah. But if we go vault here, that's a lot of dead ends. Oh, I suppose it's just in the middle, eh? Yeah, vault, okay. I don't think it needs to be charged. So what, does it just maybe need to be right next to it? Do we actually have to have the rooms touching? We did have someone suggest in the chat that they think it might just be that the rooms are touching and not that the furnace is charged. This is why we need new outsiders joining the puzzle posse occasionally. They'll come in with new info that we can be like, oh yes, okay, tell us. Right. Is there anything to pick up here? Sometimes there are items in the dark room. Oh, there was. It was the battery. Yep, okay, cool. Right then, in that case, let's turn this forward for a second and go see what we can charge this way. Yikes. Yeah, but I have noticed that the freezer temperature goes up the closer the furnace is to it. Oh my god, so we just need the freezer right next to the furnace. Weight room is wasted. Bunk room, get it out of the way. Weight room, get it out of the way. Bunk room, dead ends us. Cloisters. Yeah, these are kind of wasted a little bit, I guess. But I suppose weight room does keep the power going. What do we need to power? Tell me something. Do we have anything left that we need to power? Like, obviously powering the laundry is great for, like, absolutely destroying the game. But none of our threads that we have left seem to require anything being powered, right? Although, the place right down the stairs where we found our mum's, like, militia gear and all the weapons next to the train stop, that looked like it had power stuff. Power the pisser. What a slogan. Hashtag power the pisser. Super piss. When did we pick up the key card? Oh, right, from our last run. Yep, shut up. I've got a good memory. Shut up. Right, pantry keeps us going, corridor and bedroom dead. Dementia, stop that. Every time someone in the chat says dementia, I get like a little shiver down my spine, like it fucking might be. Shit. Can you get dementia in your 30s? Is that a thing? Fuck. Right, I'm gonna go hallway to get us a key, I guess. Nah, that'd be a wasted on a 3. Early onset dementia is real, yeah, for real. Super cum jetting machine. Great. Bro, you just have ADHD. You know, I've never been tested for that. I've never, yeah, like, I've thought about it. I really should, maybe. I really should. Imagine if I had ADHD and I just didn't know it. You have ADHD, really? No testing needed. Oh shit, I thought you were one of us. I mean, yeah, I assume I do. I assume I do, just from, like, how hard I find it to concentrate on anything. Right, I guess we go observatory here, right? Yeah. Are any of these the villain? Are you the villain? You're not the villain. What are you? You're the boat. Sick, okay. You actually might be the villain. Hold on. Hold up, that's the baddie, isn't it? Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Oh, he's not in the book. Oh, he is in the book. Drax is the dead. Dead-end rooms are more common today. 12. Oh! We want the freezer. We want the freezer. Do we take Draxus the Dead? Don't take it yet. No, you're right. Let's go get one room away from the freezer and then come back and take this. That's one room away from the furnace and then come back. This is the run. This is the bloody run. This is the bloody run. Did anyone come up? Yeah, actually, yes. Spirit Weasel, the chat were saying we should go to the boudoir, because in the boudoir there's a little photo of Christmas Day, and I really didn't think that was going to be anything, and I just went there to placate the chat. I was like, yeah, sure, whatever. The door opened, there's a massive Christmas tree and a bunch of presents on the floor. I couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it. The game's too good. Right, it has to be corridor or chapel because we don't have any, we don't have any gems for the drawing room. We're still cursed. We're still bloody cursed. This is terrible. Yeah, corridor. Let's save our last like, free red room for literally anything else. Like, the 1 gold's not worth it. Remember, we still have 1 more red room we take no damage from because of the shelter. So let's leave it for, like, when we have to draw the one that halves our steps or something like that. For each bedroom in your house, that would be 2 keys, a key, a gem, and some money. I guess I'll just storeroom to get a key, a gem, and it's a blue room, so we won't take any hits for placing a blue room. Yeah, I'll go storeroom, why not? Bunch of cashish, a little key, a little gem. Store and not take it yet. Why not take it? Why not take it? Just because we're cursed, because of the curse. Yeah, fair. The curse. Yeah, that is reasonable. That's reasonable. Okay, that's reasonable. We're gonna boudoir here. We're making our way over to the furnace. 2 dice would help. Right. Parlor is the only way we continue, basically. I'll leave that gem in the safe now that I've learned my lesson. Let's get that gem, I guess, when we need it. Which would have been now. We could have used it in the music room. Okay, I'm gonna go parlor. Yeah, okay. And I'm just gonna go take that gem because I will forget. Shepherd. Right. These are going to be hard again. Remember, these are going to be tricky, or they're at least going to try to be tricky. Gems are in both the black box and the white box. That is impossible. We know that breaks the rules of the game, so false. Gems are in both the blue box and the black box. False. Gems are not in the white box or the blue box. Well, that's an easy one. That seems almost too easy. Door's locked. Shit. Door's locked. No. Shit. No. Shit. No. Is there a way around that? Wait, don't start. Don't tell me. Hold on. Is there a way around this? Oh, we can come up the foundation. Oh, yes. Yes. Of course we can. Of course we bloody can. God, the chat are a bunch of smarties, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what right now. We are getting to that furnace. Oh, watering can. Nice. Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah. The person we had in here yesterday talking about how they got their foundation planted on the second, like right there, where we have our vault. That's where they got their foundation. That would suck. I'm so glad we got ours so high. It's interesting because I think what I would like to see in someone else's playthrough is see the order you unlock the different ways down here. That's really fundamental. Like, there are people who will get the boat down one and get across really early, and that's their way across, long before they find any of the ways we did. There's people who would have got the 4 torch rooms way early, and that elevator would be their main exit. Like, it's just really cool to think about the unique experiences that people will have playing this that are completely different from the one we'll have doing it. Love shit like that. Absolutely love it. The worst I've seen is Foundation on rank 2 just right at the entrance. Oh, bleh. That's awful. That's a tough one. That's a tough pill to swallow. God, I'm just looking down at all my notes here. There's some insane shit we wrote down. This is probably one of the best moments playing this game. See the floor plan? Remember the floor message? If we count small gates, 8 dates crack 8 safes. This is one of the coolest puzzles in the whole game. Rank 7 center with a closed wall facing north. Oh, the rotation of the foundation is different. Are you forced to take it though? I don't think you are, Mar, no, but I imagine most people who see it are going to be like, holy shit, what is this? And take it straight away, like we did. Right, there's the break room we need for every run now, but it's not ideal here. It takes us the other way, but I guess we could still come out the foundation. Yeah, it is ideal. Okay, okay. You need keys. Oh yeah, true, we need keys. New room with 3 doors. Yes, please. Yeah, exactly. When we saw it, I mean, we had already rolled credits when we saw the foundation. We couldn't believe. I assumed until Copper Dinosaur mentioned it that Foundation was a room that appeared because we rolled credits. Turns out, no, it's just one of the, like, extremely rare ones. New rule. New rule. There is a new rule. So that blue part is 1/3 of the full bit. So I'm going to say that it is a third of 18. What is a third of 18? That's 4.5, isn't it? No, it's like 5.5. It's like, yeah, okay, no. Okay, so, yeah, no, wait, it could be 6. Yeah, it's 6. I bet it's 6, because it's a third the size. 6, 12, 18. Yeah, I bet it's 6. It is. Cool, okay. So then this one would be a third of 20 and a third of 1? A third of 20 and a third of 1. Pardon? A third of 20 is... Or a third of 21. Yeah, that's actually much easier. Is it just a third of 21? Yeah, which is 7. Right, 10 and 2 is 12. A third of 12 is 4. Fucking hell, right, okay. They're making us do actual maths. Go away. Ah! I can't be blamed for finding that really difficult, is right? It's much harder to win without Foundation. Yeah, God, it would have been a lot easier for us if we had Foundation, like. Right, we are getting to that goddamn furnace. This path right here is getting us to the furnace. Right. Dining room it is. Dining room it is. Next you're gonna have to square a third of 7 after having to minus a third of 14. Ah! Don't even say words like that. I'm scared by what that means. Right, we get the... Oh, if we've got the furnace. More steps if we've got the furnace. Right, okay, we never need to worry about the thing ever again. We never need to worry about steps this run. We are getting to the furnace. We're doing it. This is the run. I feel it in my bones. Not right now, Freezer. Not right now, Freezer. No, no, no. Office kills us. Hallway doesn't. Hallway it is. Simon is such a child in his eating habits. Yeah, I've met so many people who just only eat the, like, fruit that's nearby. They'll only eat a meal if they happen to be walking through the dining room and it's there, you know, like it. Simon here just eats what's there, and on the days there aren't food, we just don't eat. I've met so many gamers like that. Remember not to open any rooms near furnace until you take Draxus. Remember redraws. Yep. That is right. That is all very good points. We do have. Okay, closed exhibit it is. Don't take exhibit. Why? We're cursed. Don't take exhibit. We're cursed. Guys, we're cursed. Why would we take the exhibit? Who said that? Whose idea was it to take the exhibit? It was mine. It was my idea. Right, security it is then, right? Security it is, yeah. Okay. Security it is. Not only are you cursed, but also we were saving for weight room. Yeah, true. Oh yeah, ah! He's right, he's right. We've made a fumble. We've fumbled the bag. We've fumbled the bag, as the kids say. Right. 2 dead ends. Nope, it has to be the gift shop, unfortunately. It has to be the gift shop. Right. We don't need steps. We don't need to spend our gems. Yeah, it has to be the gift shop. Okay. Right, let's go into security and make as many of those doors as possible. Let's make as many security doors as possible. Open all available doors before you pick up a key. Yeah, that's a good point, actually, because then the ones that cost keys, we can... Log in for experiment, too. Yes, of course they Oh, you're a smart set of bloody puzzlers, so you are. Hey, I feel so like, this sounds so silly, but right, see putting down my controller to type this in on the computer, it's like, it feels so like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, I don't even know. I just feels, it feels cool to be like coming off my controller to type in the password. It's like, oh, this is so cool. I'm having to use my keyboard. It's just faster that way. Remote terminal access. Oh, electronic mail. Oh my god, I had an idea. Guys, oh shit. I think, right. I was right. I forgot about this. Right. Okay, so. For a very long time in the game, you can only access your emails in the office until you get to the computer outside and you log in with someone who has access above Anne Babbage, and then you can turn on emails for all of the computers. I really didn't think anything of it, except for the first night that we did that, I lay in bed and wondered, you know, I wonder if the other computers have different emails. Probably not, and I never thought about it again until right now. The emails on here are unique, new emails we've never seen before. And I never even thought about that. So we need to go back to all of the computers at least once. So here's the securities emails. And the first one's from Kirk Darren. Kirk Darren is a pseudonym. Remember, Kirk Darren is a pseudonym, that's one of our notes. February 10th, 1987, stop recording. Kirk, per our last meeting, effective immediately, please suspend all security camera recordings. Live surveillance has been approved by the Baron, no longer wishes... Live surveillance has been approved, comma. But the Baron no longer wishes to have tape logs of activity on the estate. I know this might seem like a security risk, but I propose good reasoning is behind this seemingly unsound decision. Randolph Moore. Okay. Anne Babbage, security measures. Mr. Darren, sorry for the lagging reply. I'm still learning how to use this machine. Thanks for bringing this issue to our attention. This was not something I had considered, but it does seem like a reasonable suggestion, and I will discuss it with the Baron during our next meeting. I know he has expressed interest in installing secondary access levers for both redundancy and convenience, so this may be a perfect excuse to allow him to execute those plans should he still wish to do so. That's Moore R, yeah, true, yep. We should try Kirk Darren at some point. Miss Babbage, I'd like to address one potential security vulnerability of having an antechamber lever in the weight room. Wait. There's one in the weight room? Ijin, we realised that we can get access to different emails on the computers, so we're checking our inbox in the security office. I'd like to address one potential security vulnerability of having an antechamber lever in the weight room. There is not an anti-lever chamber in the weight room, as far as we know. As the years have gone by, the Baron's frequency of working out in this room has gone from once in a red moon to as rare as a man without self-pity. As such, we find this room mostly relegated to guest use, and given that, an antechamber lever is not only unsuitable but also poses a security risk. I advise we either remove or conceal it and install a secondary lever to control the south entrance. Guys, holy shit. There's a way into the south door in the weight room. The only way we currently have to open that south door is with the broken lever in the greenhouse. But there's actually been a way to open the south door in the weight room the entire time. I bet it's one of the weights. I bet it's like hidden. We might need the power hammer for it. Yeah, that's a good point. That is good. Okay, cool. Go. Right. Subject, another request. Mr. Darren, if you have any more of those red and blue memo sheets, the Baron has requested a handful of each for a new project he is working on in the clock tower. For my part, I can't understand for the life of me why you and the Baron continually insist on confounding my staff and every other person who stumbles upon one of your coloured memos. I'm not confident confusion is the best security, but it's not my department, so I'll leave that up to you and the Baron and Babbage. Yeah, we already read 3 more. We already read 3, but I'll show you right now. It's this one right here from Kirkdown. Install a secondary lever. It's the one we read, literally the one we read about the weight room is number 3. What was 2? God damn it. 2 was her replying saying, I'm sorry for taking so long. Stop derailing my YouTube videos. Ah! I found 2 ways into 2 of the antechamber rooms. This is us finding out there are multiple ways to enter the antechamber. We've only ever found the 3 that we know of. Now we know there's one in the weight room. That's really exciting. Right, so let's look at the emails on another computer. Let's go remote terminal access. Let's go view active terminals. Let's go... Oh, we've actually got the shelter. So we could go read the emails on the shelter at the end of the run. We don't need to worry about that. We are very likely gonna spawn the lab if we get a chance. But we've already read the emails in the office, so let's just do lab. We also want to connect to the lab to do the experiment anyway, so this is 2 birds, 1 stone. Yeah, when we first unlocked the emails for those other computers, I was like, this must mean something, and we just never came and checked the emails. Experiment, research logs, pause experiment, login, and network. Yeah, this is what we want. Wait, let's do the experiment first before we mess with that. Is there one for stars, please? The aquariums is useful. We could do an aquarium spam. We've got gold, we don't need more steps, so it's definitely the aquarium. No, we're cursed. Yeah, we're cursed. Yeah, he's right. He's right. Oh god, he's so smart. We're cursed. The aquarium would kill us. The aquarium would kill us. Okay, we'll gain gold then. Sure, we'll do gold. Why not? Whenever you draft a hallway from another hallway, whenever you draft a red room, whenever you draft a shop, hallway from a hallway, these all suck. Technically 4 ways with a monk. Wait, what? The monk? Oh, right, I see what you mean, yeah. The more aquariums will make it harder to pull the freezer. That is a great point. We want to check the emails too. Yep, you're right, you're right. We will do that. Right, screw it. I'm gonna do hallway to hallway. This sucks. Hallway to hallway, 3 gold. Why not? Why not? This sucks. Now let's log into the network from here. We'll enter Swan Song, and we will read the lab's emails. What are the staff services in the lab? Anything different? Nah. Aqua is shit because curse, yeah. Let's read the email for here. No, we actually have to go to each computer. Look, these are the notes for this computer. It actually says at the top, electronic mail security. So yeah, we can't, Oh wait, but we've... Oh, interesting. Yeah, okay, weird. Okay, yeah, so we can only log into each of them to do their unique thing. If we want to read the emails on that computer, we have to go to that computer. So we've done the office, we've now done security. Let's find the lab, and we can go out and do the shelter, and we've done them all. Perfect. So let's spawn the lab, and we are done. We are so close to the furnace here. We are so close to the furnace. We might actually do this. Right, it's gonna be morning room. Wait, no, I think that just counted as your one use of the lab computer. Oh, interesting. Okay, right, it's gonna be morning room to get us to the furnace. Right, I'm going back. I'm going back. We're doing it. It's finally time. It's finally bloody time. We are actually gonna do this, I think. I'm really excited. I'm really excited. I think we're gonna nail this. I would get 2 entrances first. Or get close to 2 entrances. Oh, you mean like go through security and try to get another path to the furnace? I see what you mean, yeah, okay. Yeah, should I waste the steps going back? Yeah, screw it, yeah, let's do it. We've got plenty of steps. We can buy food. Do the foundation up first. Alright, like, do the rest of up here before we go back. Yeah, you're probably right. Okay, yeah, let's do that then. Let's do that. We're going to start down at security because we're going to go back there anyway. But you're right. I'm burning a lot of steps here, but yeah, you're right. Let's try to get security down to the other side of the furnace so we've got 2 chances at this. That's a great shout. That is locked and we've got no keys. That sucks. But we do have the security key card. We set this to high? We set this to high. We did. Okay, cool. Check for items missed. Great shout. Great shout. Two gems, a coupon book, and a paper crown. Well, we know where the paper crown is. 2 gems and a coupon book, though. We're actually missing them somewhere. Interesting. Okay, every room we go back through, I'll keep an eye. Let's keep an eye. 2 gems are in the morning room. Oh, of course they are. Yeah, the coupon book's probably in there too, actually. Yeah, you're right. Oh, yeah. That is... I'm gonna go in and get them? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. There also might be a shovel. There isn't. Right, so that is the place we're gonna get the place. That's the thing. That's where we're gonna do the magic. Nah, we need to go back to the observatory to increase our chance of getting the freezer before we try for the freezer. We need Draxus, yeah, that's what it's called, yeah. Right, let's go do the other rooms. Check gift stock. Yeah, screw it, why not? There was an ad break, yeah. We did add the cursed coffers and we bought that. The blue tents we still need 8. That's basically all there is. Burning steps like crazy here, but it really doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter at this point, does it? Let's finish exploring up here, and then we'll go down the foundation, go to the place, do the thing. Chapel keeps us going out that way. Armory and kitchen dead end us. But we could get the axe in the armory and do like a permanent axing of one of our gem costs, which wouldn't hurt. Again, armory wouldn't actually like cripple us at all. Armory for torch, yeah, sure. Let's armory then. We see 2 armories, why not? The axe is gone. No axe for us. Why do we need the torch? Goatman has a theory that that's one of the ways that we defrost the... It's one of the ways we defrost the freezer. I'm always up for trying the chat suggestions, so let's do it. Was axe a one-time thing? No, but it might have been like a 3 or 4 time thing, however many times we used it. Or it might just be a rare chance, I don't know, but yes. It does not appear often. It might just be rare. I hope the case is that it's just rare, and not that we've, like, used up its uses. What I read, it's a 3-use thing. Oh, whoa. It would have specified in the item description if only appeared a set amount of time. Yeah, I think so. I really do think that. But it's like every room that's permanent says on it it's permanent. Every item describes what it does. Like I think it might just be that the axe is rare. Right, so conference to open us out, right? It's not fun, but it's how we press on. Yeah, conference for real. Have we spread anything? Oh, it only works after you spread, right? Like, you have to have it. And then it spreads. Yeah, I remember. Okay. Remember one of these had a word underlined. Like, really, really early in the run. Someone was like, oh, look, there's a word underlined on one of them. And we never, like, went back to that. But I wonder if, like, some of these... I'm going to look at them if we pass them again. Right. There's the lab. We could get the emails. Do a second experiment. Could we do 2 experiments at once? I'm gonna put the lab down here. I want to see if we can do 2 experiments at once. No, we can't. We got a little mag glass. Yeah, or ideally, we can overwrite it. Ideally, we can get a good one, since our current one is trash. Experiment setup. Oh, yeah, it's already... Yeah, okay, so it doesn't matter where we log into the experiment. It's still the same one. Cool. Kinda, we figured. Let's log in and get our emails at this computer, then. Electronic Mail Laboratory. Here we go. Now, are these in reverse order? Like, this is 27th, 30th. Right, we're going to read them from bottom up so they're in order. Oh my god, freezer access. There's stuff about the freezer. There's stuff about the freezer! From Chef de Camp. Freezer access. Randolph, as I know you've been conducting temperature-related experiments this past week, I've tried my best to avoid accessing my frozen stock during your normal working hours. However, on Friday I was making my famous black truffle pizza and had to visit the freezer for a few ingredients. I hope I didn't mess anything up. Chef de Camp. Chef, please don't worry too much about the freezer access. The experiments we're doing aren't very sensitive and they're already accounting for normal variations due to expected use and staff traffic. However, surprisingly, we did see a major temperature rise on Friday, which I believe may be related to not your freezer visit, but to the use of furnace and close proximity. We've already figured this out. In the future, you should try to draft that a bit further away, as the temperature arise from drafting that room has a major effect on temperature in the house, and even more so in rooms in close proximity. We've nailed this. We have nailed this! Yes! I love this game. I'm living for how excited you are about this, lol. Kumu, my understanding is that there are people who come here just for that. And before I started streaming, I wonder if there's people out here that would be entertained at all by my enthusiasm for video games, and now here we are. There are people out there called Kumu telling me they like my enthusiasm for video. It's happening. Ah! I'll probably cut that little rant out of the YouTube. Right. So we're spot on. We know what we're doing. Freezer next to the furnace wins us the game. Baron Sinclair, as we discussed in our meeting earlier this week, we will be sealing off the entrance to the Blackbird server this week, as well as archiving all the electronic mailboxes and locking access. I'm not sure just how tech-savvy we expect the Red Guards to be, but there's more than enough data on our servers that these extra precautions are, in my opinion, the very minimum measures that we should be considering given the likelihood of an investigation next month. Randolph. Lock it down. Lock it all down. August 31st, 1987. That's when the Red Guard came, I guess. That's the day. Lock it down, lock it all down. August 31st, 1987. Ijin, yeah, our uncle and our mum were like freedom fighters against the like Red Army. Like, our uncle and our mum were working to like save lives. It's cool as hell by the looks of it. Ah, I love this. And this whole house seems to have been built specifically to like sort of prevent them getting in. This is cool as hell. Wasn't our uncle from the Red? I think he was accused of being with them. I think he was in hiding among them so he could help these people in the basement of his magic house. He knew exactly what he was doing. He was a mole through and through. Locked. Gem is whatever. Wine cellar is 3 gems. Greater chance of finding items if we go to the veranda. We need keys, so it has to be items, right? Okay, yeah, veranda. Cool, yep. We don't have the shovel, do we? But we do have the watering can. Hey, metal detector. Now we'll get keys if we ever enter a room with new rooms. Help us a lot here. It's locked, right? Okay, now Now we are in trouble. Now we are in trouble. Now we're in a tiny, teensy touch of trouble. Now it's time to... The morning room... If the morning room is locked, the run is over. If the morning room is locked, the run is over, yes. And we've no idea if the morning room is locked until we go down here, round, up, click on a book, make a scary man appear in the stars, go back down, come round, go up, go back to the room, and click on the door only to find that it's locked. YouTube, I'm gonna tell you, if that door is locked, you'll know, because this video will end right now. If it isn't, if you're seeing me say this and walk along here, the door's unlocked. We do unlock the door. You don't need to worry with the rest of us. You can be in comfortable knowledge, YouTube, that if you are seeing me do this run, the door was open. God, it's such a lovely game. It's such a lovely looking video game. Right, the observatory is really close to the entrance, right? Yep, it's over here. Take the blue pill, YouTube. Drax is the dead. Dead end rooms are more common today. Here we go. Here we go. An emotional investment I've not managed to muster. I wish I could not worry. That'd be amazing. That's a great point, Mar. That is a great point, Mar. We've got a lot of editing and uploading to do with blueprints. I think currently my biggest playthrough on YouTube is like 12 videos. I can't remember what it was, but I'm pretty sure something has 12 videos for the full playthrough. This one's gonna have at least 51. At the very least, it's gonna have 51 days. Currently, you've uploaded up to like day 15. I don't even think it's that. It's like 11 or 12, yeah. I've got quite a nice healthy backlog of videos I can upload every day. See the people who are waiting for me to... if there's anyone out there waiting for me, I uploaded part 1 of my Silent Hill playthrough close to like 4 or 5 months ago. All the parts are there. I just pick a different random video every day to upload. It's just, you know, let's see what we've got today. What do we upload today? I should probably just upload a full playthrough and then move on to the next thing. But where's the fun in that? Right, okay, here we go. If this room is locked, we're done for. If it's not... Here we go! Fuck's sake, right? It's just fucking... I hate this stupid fucking piece of shit video game. It's the worst video game ever made. And it's like people think... Oh... People act so smart. Oh... My favourite game this year is Blueprints because I'm intelligent. And it's like, get a fucking grip. It's like the worst game made this year. It's bullshit. How many times has it crashed on us? It's absolutely fucking... Oh, the shelter computer! The computer and the shit! Ah! I did end in the break room. I did. I specifically did that. Did Digen say he was leaving? Sorry, I think I missed that. But bye-bye, YouTube. All right, I see. I'm off to sleep now. Bye, everyone. I'm going to do one more run. Let's do another one. One more. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Bye-bye, Edgin. You won't miss much. I'm sure you won't miss it much. Should have just uncursed yourself. Yeah, I really should have. Day 51. Day 51. We do not need to power the furnace. We just need to put it near the freezer. That's it. Furnace near the freezer and we win the game. It's gonna be a prism key and a note that says, "Hey, look, this is what prism keys are. Aren't they cool?" If we get the shelter, I'm taking it. Oh! Oh, it's a schoolhouse run! Oh shit, it's a schoolhouse run. Right, okay. The mission here is 8 classrooms. We used the axe from the armory on the classrooms, so they're now free. We just need to place 8 of them in a single run. That is our current best guess. Also, this is where one of these were. This is where one of the bing bong, you know, one of these little bitties were. Is there any item to pick up in here? No, there was just notes. Can we open the drawer? No. Also, we need the weight room. Within a timely manner. Within a timely manner. 8 gates teach 8 states. Oh no, it's school season again. The worst season of the year. School. Sometimes there's something on one of the kids' desks. Hold up, are you serious? We've only ever gotten this room like twice. I think this might be the 3rd time we've seen it. Oh yeah, look, someone's written Herbie there. I mean, obviously that's not something, but... yeah, it was worth coming back and checking. Thank you. I might sleep in class, yeah. I remember one time opening my eyes from, like, nodding off, and the teacher gave me, like, a really mad, like... he was like, you know... I can't even remember what he said, but he was really unhappy that I was falling asleep staring right at him. Right, we need 8 classrooms. We need 8 classrooms. There's the library. We can read our book. No clue. No clue. Our Moz book is here. Oh my god, and we get a magnifying glass. We get a magnifying glass. This has likely got some shit in it. Are you ready? Let me get a little drink. Let me get a little drink. Here we go. This book was graciously gifted by Simon P. Jones, yet because we bought it in the thing, we're the only one that's rented it. There's today's date, December 27th, 93. All he needed was to find a clue. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. If he knew what to do, he'd likely tell you. For you are looking for a new clue too. Hold up, hold up. Route 8. We got some stuff here. What are we seeing? Okay, nothing secret here. Nothing secret and sneaky. But yeah, it's a little red. There's the red crown. You see it there. That's a red crown. There's an 8. It's all very good. It's all very good. Here we go. He had retraced his sketches and studied the files, reviewed all his cases and gone through the piles of the evidence present and precedents evident, and retracted his steps as it stretched on for miles. Oh, dead cases. Lavatory, closet, attic, furnace, solarium. Whoa. Whoa. Hang on. Hold up. Is this telling us something? I'm taking a photo of that. They're all dead ends, yeah, true. But there might be something to this. I'm taking photos just in case. I'm taking photos just in case. Just in case. Just in case. Right, what's the other one saying? What's the other one saying? Corner cases. Yeah, we know this. This is the man from the Rumpus cutscene. Did we see the man in the Rumpus cutscene? Are you sure? Are you sure that's him? Did we actually see him? I'm not so sure. Oh shit, what? Hold on. What? Huh. That's like a list of suspect. I'm taking a photo of that too. What is that? You're blocking it a bit. Yeah, I realise that. Hang on, I'm just going to get a little photo of it. Yeah, it's like a list of... It's just like people's ages and stuff. It's like a list of suspects with their age. Weird. Okay. Okay. And then up here we've got depart. So there's a plane. Anything else? No. No, what about this little... Any of the little books say anything? Nah, right, sorry, right, we're moving on. We're moving on. He had looked high and low in all of the rooms. He had searched every corner in each of the tombs. In this particular case, he had checked every space. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. And look, there's a bunch of, like... There's the chess pieces. There's the torches you can light. There's the arms you can pull on the statues. It's a bunch of cool stuff here. These are all the, like, secret bits. Have we done Cloister yet? Yeah, we have, yeah. And the boxes from the reservoir, yeah. Interesting. Okay, here we go. He looked and he looked under beds and in nooks. He questioned the maids. He questioned the cooks. It was already over when he spoke to the chauffeur. We told him new clues were found only in books. Okay. To tanker for... There's nothing in this that's... There's no items here that we should look at. Does the orange? The orange has just got some dots on it. Okay, no, this isn't a thing. Let's move on. Fruit! So tome after tome that the library loaned, and the books that he had that he already owned, were searched from their covers all the way through. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. Time is the same on both clocks, naturally. Oh, look, the books have something written on them. Hold up. Tender Cipher, Lunar Renamed, Uncle Aw, and Draft the Sixes. What? I'm going to move. Hold on. I'm going to, just for a wee second here, I'm just going to get rid of the chat so that you can see that a bit clearly. But yeah, yeah, look, there's actually something... Have you noticed that on this page there was a, like a sort of arrow thing? I don't know if it means anything, right? On this page, there was a sign there that says, keep left. On this page, there's like a weird, whatever this is, I don't know. And then on the next page, there's someone literally holding an arrow to turn right. So I'm not sure if we're being, like, directed somewhere. I'm honestly not sure. But yes, look at these books. There's 4 of them. The bottom one says, Draft the Sixes. The next one says, Uncle Aw. This one says, Lunar Renamed. And this one says, Tender Cipher. Huh. Okay. Right, next page. He changed all the letters in the lines that he found. He checked all the colours of the spines that were bound. He doubled the meaning of each seasonal greeting and found that the diction of each word was sound. What? Mary, Mary. Gates, gates. Right, right. Dead end. Draft the Sixes means... Draft the Sixes is shifted extras. The fixed Stay. There is an important lesson to be learned on this blackboard, and I don't understand it. Draft the Sixes would be the book The Fixed Stars, right? We've seen that book, The Fixed Stars. So, like, what about it? Maybe the book titles are anagrams. Oh my god, maybe all the book titles are... Fucking what? What? Okay. Next page. He stayed up all night and studied the maps. He laid out the floor plans and measured the gaps. And if his directory was considered a trajectory, it was nothing short of a full mental lapse. What's going on in here? Records. Do we have like a records room? What are we even seeing here? Go back to the book pages. What, this one? Go back to this? This here? You think these say something? It's a cipher? I don't understand. The thing is, I think we'll need to understand fully how the Fixed Stars translates to Draft of the Sixes. The Fixed Stars... shifted extras. What does it mean, shifted extras? The Fixed Stars. So it's just the... It's just an anagram. What numbered rooms have a 6 in the directory? Draft the Sixes. Huh. Shit, I've come out of the book. Hang on. Right, we'll keep going and then we'll come back. We'll finish the book and then we'll come back. I think there's something on that. Look, this is a book about us. Yeah, Vanilus is like spot on. Like, this is a book about us going mad solving this puzzle. There's a little blue urn and a hammer there. He's in the blueprints. This looks like our floor plan, you know? This is the place. Huh, okay, anyway, right, okay. A man obsessed and cuckoo too. Cuckoo too. They would say as he would wander through, the best medicine is not yet evident. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. There's the word each. There's just the word each there. And having read this book so many times, having scoured over each of its cryptic lines, have you exhausted your search? Have you seen all the signs? Or is there perhaps something new, something overlooked, but now in view? Have you finally found it? Could it really be true? If it's a new clue, you know what to do. Okay, right, let me see this. Road signs throughout. There's obviously like a crowd, whatever that is. So this is referencing whatever rooms have that sign, I guess. There's a lamp. There's an open book here that says Major. That's interesting. Look, we've seen the word major throughout the game quite a lot. But, like, that splits them. Ma and Jor for whatever reason. Whoa, what the fuck is all this? It's the code. We've seen the numbers up and down on a few things. That there is another language through this game. So something after rename the library. Oh, that's this book. Library. The Way. Red. Red is page A, word X. Green. Holy shit. Assume page count starts on title page. We are learning. Oh my fucking god. The books have a cipher through them. We're going to need to rent all the other books and apply this cipher. So red is page A, word X. Green is page C, word A. What the fuck? Holy shit. What is happening? What is happening? I'm getting a photo of this. What the hell? There is another language through this game. Are you fucking serious? Right, hold on. So X, Y, Z, A, B, C. That's how it goes. X, Y, Z, A, B, C. So this is library, the way, page A, word X, X, Y, Z, A, B, C. My god, finding room 46 basically is just the tutorial, right? Assume page... I think there are clues all through this book. I think every page of this book has something. What the hell? Right, what is this? What's this up here? Dead end major key. Dead end or major key. X, Y, Z, A, B, C. Seen all the red signs. Aries, Al Metro. Oh, it's the train station. That looks like some sort of train station thing. Different chess piece on each page. Right, let's see what this one is. Let's see what this is. The suspect is minor. The suspect is major. The suspect is minor. They're written differently. We are supposed to learn something from this. The suspect is a key. On the way. There is information in this book that we... Like, look at that. This room's... This picture screams puzzle. There's something about this picture that just... Where is he? I guess he's in the entrance hall with a hammer and a blue urn. But then there's the record over there. I don't know. Right, sorry. Mar says, look at the suspect as a key again. The suspect's a minor, the suspect is major, the suspect is minor. The suspect is a key. Oh, it's someone's name. The suspect is a dot key. Those are the terminals. Oh yeah, those are the terminals. Those are the computer terminals. Huh. Yeah, that looked like a network diagram. I think there's a bigger picture here. Yeah, I'm starting to think that we might have... There are images we found about the security and it showed an A. Is A key. Shit. Right, no chess piece on this page. No chess piece, and really no anything but this that, like, sticks out on this board. It's just people. It's just notes. The A key, admin key. Yeah, I'm thinking that's something to do with The admin. Right, okay, page 2. This is all the dead end rooms. This is the corner cases, but a bunch of them are ticked. Like, look. Patio, nook, office, and pantry are ticked. But the library and the parlour aren't. What does that mean for us? That's gotta be something. Try key A at the grotto. Yeah, I think you're spot on. I think that's exactly what we need to do. That's gotta mean something. Do you remember the streamer that Vanilla showed you where his Figma board has hundreds of images? Yeah, I'm starting to see why. I think this book is the reason. Yeah. Holy shit. Christoph Clark, age 25. Charles Riskel, age 12. Suspect list. Bo Lee, age 16. Sandra Dillon, age 14. Richard Scott, age 12. Rose Bally, age 50. It's just 2 copies of the same note. It's 2 copies of the same note. The suspect list. Interesting. My God, what is this fucking book our mums left us? Depart. We depart from this room? Or is it like, is this the mail room? Is it that we start in the mail room and we depart from the mail room and then we keep left to Tanner Fork? And then we take a right. Oh, wait. Was Tanner Fork one of the places named on the train station? I think Tanner Fork was one of the places that the train stopped at. I bet that leads to emails we haven't seen. Yeah, we need to try. And then Draft the Sixies, Uncle Aw, Lunar Renamed, Tender Cipher. What the fuck? And then this, it's like, Jesus Christ, what is the dead end bit telling us? Mary, Mary, Gates, Gates, right, right. Mary, Mary. Drawer name, word name. Yeah, look, what is that bit about? What is that bit about? Hang on, look at that. The fuck is that? Lore word drawer name. Probably not that, Mar. What the hell are we seeing here, my dudes and dudettes and others? What are we seeing here? Draft the Sixies, shifted extras, the fixed stars. Shifted extras, the fixed stars. We've got to go take the hammer and see if there's a blue vase in the entry hall. We got to try this, right? Is there a blue vase in the entry hall? We'll take the hammer to it. We'll see what happens. That's one thing we got to do. We got to also try these passwords outside. Then there's just the word each here. There's just the word each. And then, of course, yes, there's this whole page. Major. Oh, wait, what was the thing with jor? Lore is word, jor is name. Lore is word, jor is name. So major is something name. Library, the way. So that's the page that has the one that says library. Is there a page that says library? Yeah, it's this page here. It's literally this page right here, okay? Give me a second. What the fuck, right? Give me a second. This is a purple book. This is a purple book. There's the one that says library. So that's page... What was it we said about the pages? Hang on. Assume the first page. Assume page count starts on title pages. So title pages. That's not this. This is not the first page. It's this. This is the first page, I assume. So like 1, 2, 3. Does it work like that, or are they going to be separate pages? 4, 5, 6, 7. Page 7. It's page 7. So he's gone here and done X to Y to Z to A to B to C. Like, that's just the alphabet. So, like, why is he circled library there and the way there? And then underlined covers. He's underlined the word covers. The covers are red, green, violet, or blue. Okay, so this book is violet. So we want page 8 and word Y. No, page B and word Y. In a violet book, which this is, we want page B and word Y. So what's B? B is 2. Page 2, word Y. As in, like, go all the way through the alphabet. B is 5. Yeah, it looks here like B would be 5. X is 1, Y is 2, Z is 3, A is... Looks like here it starts with X. So B would be 5. But then Y would be 2. Page 5, word 2. So this book is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Word 2 would be had. I think this just telling us the cipher loops back to A once we get to Z. Yeah, I think that is what that's saying. Yeah, you're probably right, actually. You're probably right. So... the way X, Y, Z, A, B, C. So then what is the word in the page we're looking for then? This is a violet book. Page B would be page 2, and word Y would be what? Word, what, 25? Page 2, word 25. So my understanding is that this page here is page 1. This is page 1. Page 2. Word 25 would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 25. 2. 2. Word 25. 2. I am stumped. We can probably apply this cipher to... Yeah, look at that. Look. Dead end or major key. X, Y, Z, A, B, C. Dead end goes to the C. What does that mean? Fuck. What are we seeing here? Seen all the signs. Oh, look, that's like a dotted line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. Seen all the signs, question mark? With like a 10 little dotted... Dead end or major key. X, Y, Z, A, B, C. Look at the room directory and look for 6s. You know, I think that's not a bad shout. So room 6 is the break room. Room 16 is the locker room, I think. Yep. Room 26 is the study. Room 36 is the lab. And room 46, of course, is room 46. I never want this book to be gone. It's a constant loop of X, Y, Z, A, B, C. Every letter you count. It just goes X, Y, Z, A, B, C. X, Y, Z, A, B, C. Okay. Where it lands is what letter it is. But what can we learn from that? The suspect is a key. Right, so we've got a few things to try, right? We've got a few things we want to try, but look at that. Major. Dead end or major key. So it's what, saying something name? Something name key? Shit, why is it... Something's weird with this magnifying glass. It keeps zooming out. I think we take the suspect list and use it for admin keys. Yeah, I think you're right. Right. Have I taken enough photos of this? I think so. I think so. So where is the list of suspects for our admin key purposes? Right there. Right. So that would then land the next. That debunks that theory. Yeah, I think if we were smarter, we'd be able to figure this out here. Dead end is a C. So X, Y, Z, A, B, C, X. So let's say it was A, B, C, X, Y, Z, A. X, Y, Z, A, B, C. The main thing, yes, this... They are telling us here something. Maybe it's just saying the word end is the letter C. Because it's... No. Have you exhausted your search? Have you seen all the signs? This book has... Just when we thought we were sort of figuring this game out, this book has... C goes before D in the alphabet. That's very true. That's... That's very true. Look at things we have an idea on and see if it leads us somewhere. Yeah, you're right. Okay, let's go do a few of these things then. Let's go do a few of these things. We don't have any idea. Yeah, we've got passwords. We've got a hammer and a blue vase. We've got... Oh, there's our first classroom. Remember, we're actually trying to do classrooms this... Holy crap. That book is cool. There's another classroom. It would dead end us, but we've got a bunch of exits. We could redraw. Nah, we want the classrooms. We want the classrooms. I'm taking it. I'm taking it. We're not in any danger of dead ending here. I think we need all 8. I am right in saying, Copper Dinosaur, have you found any way to interact with these tests? Have you found any way to actually take the test? One of the trophies is for taking all these tests, and we can't figure out how to take them. We assume we have to get to classroom 8. But it's just a wee assumption. I'm going to keep re-rolling for another classroom. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, hey, it's a little lab. Classroom 4 is a little lab. I found a note that told me what I need to do. Interesting. Okay, we'll keep an eye out for that. We'll keep an eye out for that. The trophy is just the final exam. Okay, cool. These just sort of give us clues to a lot of the stuff that's in the game. I quite like it. The periodic table of elements. Brought to you by Diet Pepsi. Want to know my theory? Sure, I mean, yeah, if it's just a theory, crack on. If you don't actually know, then you say all you like. If you do know, then shut your mouth. Yeah, look, there's a vase here. Maybe we could smash that with a hammer. Is that what they're telling us? We can smash the blue vase here with a hammer? I don't know. Let's come back here with a hammer. Imagine if we can smash one of those. Right, we will hallway, I guess. Yep. Grotto check. Of course, grotto check. Yep. I think that you need to craft a 9th classroom, and there is a test on what you learned in the other 8. Yeah, you might be right. You might be spot on. Might as well just take this. Might as well remind you guys that this is still a loose thread, whatever the hell this means. Right, let's go. Let's do it. Key A. Admin not found. Let's do, can we do key dot A? Nah. A key. Do you want me to capitalize the Y, Mar? Remember, the first and last letters are capitalized. It's just the length that's different on this password we can't find. I'm almost certain the A key just means admin key. Yeah, I think so. So I'll try. I'm just going to try these A key. Nah. Right. So, yes, let's get that list of names up and try them. The first one is Bally Rose. The first one was Bally Rose. So, Sandra Dillon. How does this work again? It's the first letter of their first name. No, wait. Because Anne Babbage was Baba A. So it's the surname, the first 3 letters of the... It's the surname followed by the first initial of their first name. So this would be Bally R. Bally R. Nope. Then this would be Scott R. But remember, the note we found said that the password that has the highest access doesn't have the same 5 letters, like, length as the others. There's a person on this list called Bo Lee. So there could be L-E-E-B. We've done it. We've actually done it. A key meant the admin key. We took the list. We tried the names, and sure enough, the one that didn't fit 5 letters is the one because we knew that it wasn't 5 letters long. Shit. Okay, let's try all of these. Let's go data files first. We'll go bottom up. This is the one for importing your trophy data. Okay, we'll go next one up. Admin logs. Oh, we can read the ones that are blocked out if we have archive access. Do we have archive access? Let's find out. How will we know? Yes, because we never saw these before. This is new. This person has admin access. Right, perfect. Let's read this from the beginning. Let's see what these are. Oh, this is very exciting. Right, okay. I guess we're reading this backwards, but it's fine. The last cables have finally been laid and the office terminals been connected to the central network, given the ever-changing... We've actually read some of these, right? We've actually read a bunch of these. All remaining computer terminals on the estate are now connected to the network mainframe. I've also asked the Baron to come up with a name for the network. Yep, that's fine. So this is the thing. Oh no, we are actually reading these in order. My bad. Yep, we've seen this one. We read this one. Here we go. Here's some new ones. Regular maintenance report. Fix the connection error that was occurring between the office and the security terminal. Electronic mail capabilities to each terminal. Yep, that's fine. 3 new admin keys have been added to the network's user database. Lee B, Prov C, and Hown U. I am writing these down. Where's my pen? Lee B, Prov C, and Hown U. And not that we're gonna need it, I don't think, but we're logged in. Admin log view access restricted to the following admin keys: Lee B, Prov C, and Hown U. Yeah, okay, cool. Lee, we are planning something later this year and need to make sure communication on here is not being archived. Are there additional steps we can take to ensure privacy? Already taken care of. We are now bypassing message archiving. Randolph shouldn't notice anything out of the ordinary. Good. No one else on the estate knows we're here, other than Mary, of course. That's our mother, who saw Lee on Tuesday, but Hown U has a plan to take care of her. Pardon? Pardon? What have we just stumbled upon? If it must be done, it must be done. Just see to it that the body is not discovered. The last thing we need is for the Red Guard to be snooping around here. These are people who weren't working with our family and weren't working with the Red Guard, who just openly discussed killing our mother. I think. She won't be found, rest assured. Let's disperse for now. I'll meet you all at the safe house in Reddington in 4 days. Then once the inquiry is over, we will proceed with our plans for the museum. Resuming operations. Welcome back, Lee. I've been camping out in the old schoolhouse for the past month, waiting for your return. It's spacious, quiet, and should prove to be an effective base of operations outside of the purview of the staff and the Baron. We should have an opening on the first day of September. Can we be ready by then? I don't see why not. Negotiations for transportation are in the final stages. If all goes well, we will have air passage to Nuon secured for that date. I think Moore is planning a schedule maintenance soon, so we should likely wrap things up here. I'd say it's time to scrub these logs. They might fall under some scrutiny in the near future. Prov C, Hound U, and Lee B delisted and deleted from user database. Temporary access to the mainframe in Blackbird's Grotto has been restored to perform routine maintenance. Oh yeah, this is them coming back. This is the messages from... Huh. These people don't even know that these other 3 people were in the system. Update access, admin... Yeah, we've seen this, yep. They all had archive access. Yeah, we've seen this. RTA's down while we work on a solution. RTA's working again. Yep, we saw this. Per request, 1 temporary admin key has been added to the network Routh. We saw that. Yep, the Routh one we saw. That was the first one we used for a while, and then we found the Tom K one. Yep. Added new data management feature to Blackbridge admin control. Update user data. Changing of the guard. In preparation for Simon's arrival, inbound and outbound messages, as well as offsite connections from outside the estate, have been disabled. Okay, let's see what else we can see with this admin key. User database. Key expired, key expired. Okay, so we are not even on here. Lee B and the others aren't even on here. We are, like, in the system. Interesting. Okay. Network settings. Terminal timeout. Oh, we can get the email here. We've not been able to get the email out here, I don't think. 3 additional delisted admin keys. Yeah, that's what we have now, but they work. They bloody work. Oh no, this was us turning on the email in the other places. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's fine. So, okay, so what have we learned there from that? Just a few messages to say that there were actually villains in here. The user database is the same it was before. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. Admin logs. Yeah, we've seen all these. We've seen all the admin logs. Where's the one about what it actually gives us? Where's the one about what it actually gives us? No, hold on, sorry. I'm almost there. Yeah, here we go. Full access and access to archived admin logs and deleted database entries. So this is the admin logs. Where are the database entries? Is that just them here? Is this what we're seeing right here? Database entries. Can we connect to the bunker to remote access the email? Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, sure. Let's try that. No, we actually can't even do that from this computer. It's only from the other computers. Prov C and How New might have more info. Yeah, I'm not sure. Let's try them. Let's try them. Oh, interesting. Oh. Okay. Interesting. They aren't we don't have them. We don't have them. I don't think those are the 3 delisted ones. I think they're just old ones for like the staff that got fired and stuff. I don't think they even know about these 3. These are 3 people that like hacked into the system. Interesting that they aren't working, though. Lee B didn't appear. No, but there was a note. There's a note. If you log in as Tom K or one of the others, there's a note that says there has been 1 more person added, but they don't meet the 5-letter limit. And it's absolutely Lee B. They're the one. Does that make sense? There are 3 names delisted. Yeah, that's a different thing. That's the staff. You meet them throughout the game. The staff that got delisted. Also, they were under the lowest level security clearance, you know? I don't think it's the same thing, but I don't think it really matters either way. Lee B's the only way we get in, and there's not really anything we can do with it, honestly. We've seen the admin logs that we weren't supposed to see. There was clearly 3 people in here doing something they weren't supposed to. This is clearly very important. We've only got 1 of these. A very interesting bloody video game. So there actually was a plot to kill her, like... Our mum actually might have been... We've heard that the investigator came to the house. But, like... Maybe the investigator was actually pals with her great-uncle because he was really genuinely trying to find Mary. Interesting. Either way, bloody interesting. Right, well, we just go spare green here. I forgot we were still doing the run. Right, we'll go spare green, I guess. A plot to kill our wee ma. There's a classroom. I'm just blindly taking it. I'm just blindly taking the classrooms when I see them. Nook, I guess, yep. Which would explain her disappearance. Yeah, it might. It might. It bloody might, unfortunately. Right, we're gonna take the pool here. We're gonna pump this room if we get the pump. We're gonna pump the room. Oh yeah, the classroom. Oh yeah, remember, we did this before. The 4th grade classroom has a map of the world. There's lore here. We've already seen this, but this is bloody fascinating stuff. There's a lot of the South Key. Look at all of this. Look at all of this. There's lore here. How is that not? Come on, like there's... Come on! There's clues here. The Sacred Circle. Morajai, Vera. Oh, you can actually get in and look at it. Oh. Oh. Yeah, look. Dot, 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 dot down here. 46. Tor 44, 46. 1, 5, 3, 8, 2, 6, 4. An arrow pointing up. What the hell is all this? The Spiral of Stars. Oh my god, this is wild. There's a lot going on here. I bet there's plenty of clues in there. And it's not even the last one, there's 2. There's a bloody other one. Yeah, look. The Secret of Signs, there's all the sigils. Right, what have we got up here? Planets, the devoted moon, the rogue moon, devoted orbit. What the hell are we seeing here? The Three of Tides, the Isle of Orsay. What the hell are we even seeing? Eclipse. Eclipse. There are clues in this room. On these bits of paper. So hard. Look at that. That's gotta be something. Or we're being tricked. Led astray. Either way, very cool. Room 4. Bravo, room 4. Very cool. You're cool. Thanks. Astronomy stuff, yeah, for sure. God, I'm knackered. Let's finish up this run. Let's go to the workshop. All this excitement's made me exhausted. Can we craft anything? No, we can't craft the damn thing. West Wing Hall will do here. We want classrooms. We want bloody classrooms. There's the lab. That'll do. I know that the children's paper... Yeah, you can use the children's papers to sort of figure out the answers, yeah. We did that for the first few rooms until we realised we couldn't actually input the data anywhere. I'm also very close to passing out. Yeah, it is late and I'm exhausted. Hallway into hallway immediately whenever you draft an archive floor plan. These suck, right? You will need that information in classroom 9. Yeah, I think so. God, the rodents are making a lot of noise. The vermin are making a lot of noise. I'm gonna go play with them once we're done on the stream. They get their hour out every day, so I'll give them their hour out once the stream is over. Will I fall asleep with rodents on me? Perhaps. Right, these suck. These suck. I'm gonna go hallway into hallway, and I'm gonna go gem, key, or gold. These are trash. None of these are good. Oh, also, wait. We can log in. Hang on. Hey, hang on now. We can log into the network. We can do one computer to one other computer's network login access. We will go remote terminal access. From here, we will go straight to security. Let's mess with the keycard doors right now, since we've already got the key. This game's fantastic. View state inventory. No, it's the keycard system we want. We want it set to high, because we've got the key. Confirm. Right, okay, let's get out of here. This game's never going to end. We're never going to stop playing this. We're never going to stop playing this. I actually might add this game to my comfy games list. The games we just play all the time. We gotta go shelter to check. Yeah, we really do. Right, none of these carry us on this way. Shit. Shit. I guess we go commissary, find some items. Commissary, and we might get like a hammer or a whatever, you know, we need items. Yeah, there's the hammer. We can see if we can smash that blue vase in the entrance hallway. We probably can't, but it'd be fun to try. You never turn chat back on. Oh, yeah, yeah. The only other game I know with this amount is... Copper Dinosaur, I have these 3 games, well, 2 games that I'm always telling people to play because they're so special to me, and that list has now increased to 3 because of this. The only other games that made me feel this way are this game, The Witness, and Outer Wilds. If you've never played The Witness or Outer Wilds, I would strongly recommend they're the only other games that made me feel the way Blueprints makes me feel. The 3 of them are very bloody special to me, and I've not even finished this one yet. Inscription's great too, though. God, I loved Inscription so much. Right, so... I have, and I totally get where you're coming from. Yeah, it's hard to put into words, but those 3 games made me feel a way that only those 3 games have ever made me feel. And it used to only be 2. I used to tell people, you know, I've got these 2 games that made me feel they're very special. I often refer to The Witness as a perfect video game. But The Outer Wilds is probably my favourite ever. You know, it's so special. And this game ticks that very same box. The very same, like, special magic box. I need to go back and see if that vase is breakable. I'm so excited. No way can we break the vase in the opening hallway because of a picture in a book. No way. But maybe. But maybe. If this is a thing, then that book is full of secrets. It's been here the whole time! I actually think there's quite a few flaws in The Witness. No flaws. Perfect game. It's the only perfect video game. Thank you. I'll hear no dissenting arguments on that. Thanks. Sorry, I don't want to hear it. No, The Witness is a perfect video game. That's the end of it. The Outer Wilds is perfect. I actually think The Outer Wilds is a better game than The Witness, but I don't think it's perfect. The Outer Wilds is buggy. It's slow to begin with. There are things they could remove, but is it probably my first or second favourite game ever? Yes. Do I think The Outer Wilds is better than The Witness? Yes. But The Witness is flawless, whereas The Outer Wild does have its ups and downs. That's just me. Anyway, I'm just building hype. This is so exciting to me. What? What? Oh shit, one of the microchips has been in the entrance hall the entire time. Right. Can shatter padlocks on locked trunks. Yep, it's official. It's official. It's official. Items can do more than their description. This is the first time that's happened. Is the other microchip in here? Oh, there's nothing. There's nothing in this one. The third microchip is out there somewhere. Holy shit, let me see it. A small data microchip. Looks like it may be able to plugged in somewhere. Should we go see if plug-in 2in does anything? Holy shit. Holy sh... How is every run fun and new and exciting? This is so cool. They've been breakable the entire time, probably. They've probably been breakable the entire time. That's bloody wild. We are getting closer, chat. We're getting bloody closer. Are you going to be permanent? I guess it doesn't matter. It lives in the entrance hall if it's not permanent. Cool. Okay. There's very few games I'd call perfect. Portal is on my list. Yeah, I love Portal so much. I love Portal so much. Copper Dinosaur, I think we're going to get along just fine. The other microchip might be in the wooden wall around trees. Yeah, yep. There's every chance now. There really is every chance. I'm a big Portal 2. Yeah, I was going to say, I assume you mean Portal 2, because, like, I'm personally a big fan of Portal 1, but, like, I do understand that Portal 2 is a much better, like, much fuller experience. But, like, Portal 1, like, spoke to me in a way that many games haven't ever, and it really stuck with me. So when I played Portal 2, I was like, this is really cool. This is a, like, 9.5 out of 10 incredible experience. But, like, I might have felt a bit more if I had played 2 first. But, like, 1 was where I was blown away. Portal 1 was when I was like, holy shit, video games can do this. Portal 2 was great, but the first one was perfect for what it was. I agree 100%, Copper Dinosaur. That is exactly how I feel. 2 was amazing. I love 2 so much. But the first one was pure magic, playing it for the first time. Art prompt. Draw 2 things that share all but one letter of their name. Robot and root. Oh, they're teaching us this stuff. They're teaching us They're literally teaching us the letter in the room thing. That. The thing that we figured out early, but not too early. They're teaching us that. In this room. It's over for Juicy Goat Man. Good night, Juicy Goat Man. Good night. We won't be here much longer, don't you worry. This run is almost over. I think. Because I've spent too much time spamming. 2 is probably a better game, but the first one I ever tried to put. Yeah. I think 2 is a better game, and also 2 has multiplayer. See, I don't know if you know much about game development, but see the fact that there's entire sections, like there's an entire bit of Portal 2 that is designed for and planned for co-op, like the entire co-op levels that can be played with 2 people at the same time. That's like masterful design. Like, I don't think it gets enough respect, but like, The Portal 2 multiplayer stuff is some of the coolest. Do you know how hard it is to make puzzles that 2 people can play at the same time? So yeah, I respect the shit out of Portal 2, but yeah, when I got the orange box and I had heard so much about this Half-Life series, but to me Half-Life was just a PC game. Who cares? I'm a console person. So I got the orange box on my Xbox and I put on Portal and I fucking got blown away by what I saw. I couldn't believe it. Right, we're gonna go bedroom here probably. Yeah, I bought the orange box when it came out. It was finally time for me, someone who was really into video games, to play this series I had heard PC gamers talking about for years, called Half-Life and Half-Life 2. I was like, fine, I'll give it a try. So I got the orange box, and before I played any of them, I put on the little side game called Portal, and that was it. I fell in love. I was like, I found my favourite puzzle game ever, but then obviously The Witness came along, and Outer Wilds came along, and now this exists. It's like, for a while, Portal was just the greatest puzzle game ever, but now there's a bunch of other games that are just as good. Consistently funny. Comedy is really hard to do well in video games. Copper Dinosaur saying something I've talked about on stream in the past. Something I've been talking about a lot while we've been playing Clair Obscure is that comedy is hard to do in games. Comedy's hard to do, period. You know, go read the book of any comedian. They talk in detail about how hard comedy actually is to do. Doing it in video games is almost impossible. Doing it in video games is not easy because I'm sure you've heard this. The most important thing in the world for comedy is timing. Timing is essential for comedy. See if you're letting the player just run around and look around and do whatever they want. You can't time that. So a game that does comedy well is extremely difficult to do. That's why we've been praising Clair Obscure for doing that, Expedition 33. And Portal's one that nails it. Portal's perfect for with the comedy. Let's go Boiler Room here. I love talking video games. I was 0 in 2007. I was 4 in 2007. I was... Oh my god, you guys are young. And I'm old, and that's oh no. Oh no. Ah! 0 in 2007? 2007 was just the other day? What are you talking about? 2007 was just the other day, right? Counts up. Oh wait, that was 18 years ago. Ah! Right, morning room it is, I guess. Pantry, why so? Why so? Don't we want the gems for tomorrow? I'm surprised Vanilla says pantry. Isn't morning room just give us more and better stuff? Do we need money? I'm trying to think what we need the money for. I'm gonna go morning room here. But I think maybe I'm missing something. Because Vanilla said pantry and Vanilla is normally right. We need steps and money for the axe. Yes, the axe. I'm getting into the higher education system next year. I was mentioning earlier, Pinky, I did not do well in school. I didn't care in school at all. I just went straight from school into like real life for a few years before I then returned to education. It did me well. I'm not saying go do that. I'm just saying like for me, that did a thing. That really helped. Right, should we go parlor since it's one of our trophies? Obviously patio will get us the shovel and it'll spread gems, but parlor is one of our trophies that we're very close to. Yeah, I'm gonna go parlor. I'm tired. I'm sleepy. It's bedtime. We'll be back to stream tomorrow. The gems are in the black box. We don't know if that's true or false. The gems are in the white box. We've no idea if that's true or false. Only one box displays a true statement. That's always true. That's one of the rules of the game. No, wait, that's not one of the rules of the game. One of the rules of the game is that one of them definitely has a true, but the other one, the middle, the floater, could have a true. So let's say that is true. Let's say that only one box does display a true statement. It would be this one. It would be this box. So then, the gems are in the white box would be a lie, and the gems are in the black box would be a lie. So then, they'd be in the blue box. So if black is telling the truth, the gems are in the blue box. Let's try if black is a liar. Only one box displays a true statement. Let's say you are false. That means that 2 boxes contain a true statement. but it couldn't possibly be those. The gems are in the white box and the gems are in the black box. It couldn't possibly be that. So the gems have to be in the blue box. Oh. Shit. Locked. Shit. Are we out of keys? No. Hang on. No. You're not locked, are you? You're not locked, are you? Oh. Right, we need keys. Classroom, and then we'll come up the foundation. Classroom, and then up the foundation. Yep, let's do it. Whoa. What is grade 6? This is a new room. History worksheet. Multiple. Who was the first ruler of Fen Ares? How many sons does the fourth king have? How many? Fuck. Okay, so that's history. We're learning from this one. We're learning history from these ones. Information about who was whatever and blah blah blah. Whoa. I've never seen this. We've never seen this, I don't think. You will not lose steps traveling between two adjoining hallways. Hallways drafted from an adjoining hallway do not cost gems to draft. Alright. Cool. What the hell is that? Oh, the slides. Oh. When the red and the black armies were fighting each other. This is history in this world. Remember, the red won and took over, and now we're under red rule, but they talk about the good old days of the black rule under the black flag. Interesting. Okay, right, next slide. New music. There's Red's coronation, I guess. If you rearrange the letters above the blackboard, it spells something important. It's just the full alphabet. You can rearrange the full alphabet in every word in the world. There's them building train tracks after the Reds won. There's the red in all their might. Here's once they've taken over and they're in full control. Oh, that was them destroying the tracks. Was it really? No. No, it said that once they took over, they built like trains and stuff, didn't they? Oh shit, yeah, they're taking an axe to the... They're like paving over it, yeah. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Right, let's head back. Let's head back. Down and up, down and up. I can't believe the other data chip was right there. Do we make anything? Can we make anything useful here? Nah, I don't think we can we? Nah, we can't. Okay, fine. You walk in front of the projector, not disrupt the projector. Yeah, good point. Terrible game. Shit game. We didn't have a reflection in front of the mirror. We didn't walk in front of the projector. It's funny because see if you could affect that projector on the wall. That would probably be the most complex code in the game. Like, making things interact is when programming becomes hard. Games like this, there's no, like, physics, you know what I mean? Like, there's no liquid physics, there's no items hitting off of other items. Everything is, like, menu-based. So see if we could walk in front of that projector and block it. That would be the most detailed, modern, fancy code in the whole game. The player model is clearly a cardboard cutout. I've never even noticed that. Was it always that foggy outside? Wait, are you serious? It's foggy outside. the hell's going on? Where's my goddamn elevator? Oh, I thought it was gonna kill me. Poor show. Shit game. I thought we were gonna get crushed by the elevator. Simon, day 51, crushed by elevator. Unbelievable. The stream says we've been going for 5 hours and 56 minutes, so let's just round that up to 6 hours. But the stream crashed like 2.5 hours in. There's no way we've been going for over 8 hours today. Like, no way. It doesn't feel like that at all. But I am pretty tired. Lock door. Lock door. God damn it. I hate this game. I hate this goddamn game. Do we have the room that gets us the... Do we have the room that gets us our saved key card? No, we don't. I hate this game. Right, YouTube. That's been day 51. Any reason not to call it a day? Anyone in chat, hold your peace forever now, or forever hold your... Speak now, or forever hold your peace. Wait. Go on, Vanillas. There is a wait in the chat. Yeah, we put the 2 microchips in. Nothing happened. Unfortunately. Nothing happened. Let's call it a day on room 51. And let's, on day 51, but more importantly, let's call it a day on this stream. It is a wait. I am tired. And of course we will be back tomorrow. Oh. We made a west-facing campus.